Jiddu Krishnamurti (1895–1986) was a prominent Indian philosopher, spiritual teacher, and writer known for his profound insights into the nature of the mind, consciousness, and human existence. He was born in Madanapalli, India, and was discovered as a young boy by the leaders of the Theosophical Society, who believed he was the world teacher, or the vehicle for the coming of the next spiritual teacher or Messiah. His dialogues in first step is the last step. So, we are now asking if the whole of the mind is whole, healthy, sane and holy. Is your mind like that? Please, this requires tremendous inquiry, you understand, into oneself, so that there is no false note in it, no hypocrisy, never going beyond actually what is. That requires great attention, great energy to look at yourself, not to analyze yourself, but to observe what is going on. So, it is only such a mind that can find the answer. It's only such a mind that discovers. You have to at least. Unfortunately I describe it and therefore it becomes something unreal. There is something beyond all this travail, all this misery if you are capable. If you give your whole energy, time, capacity to this, otherwise one leads a very shallow, meaningless life, and the inevitable death coming after. So the whole of this is meditation, from the beginning to the end. The beginning is to understand oneself, not according to any philosopher, any psychologist or any analyst, but for yourself. Yourself is mankind, the rest of the world. When you look at yourself, you are looking at every human being in the world. And then you have to see what your consciousness is. Your consciousness is its content. The misery, the confusion, the anxiety, the fears, the attachments, the property, the wife you follow, all that is your consciousness, which is the consciousness of every human being. It may have frills around it, but in its essence it is the same. From there you can go into the question of fear. Psychological fear must be totally ended. We went into that. And also we went into pleasure. We talked about sorrow, and the ending of sorrow. The ending of sorrow. Then only there is love, compassion, otherwise there is no compassion. That is the solid earth upon which your feet are firmly established, rooted, so that there is no deception. Then effort. Where there is effort, there must be distortion. So can one live a life, a daily life, without a single effort? Find out what it means. It is possible to live without a single effort. That comes only when you understand contradictions in yourself. Observe the contradiction in oneself, not try to change it, not try to alter the contradiction, just to observe. The very observation is its own ending of the contradiction. You understand? When there is a total observation, in which is total attention, then any contradiction in yourself comes to an end. You can test it out actually every day for yourself, so one can live a life in which there is no conflict. Then only the real, deeper meditation begins. And then you have that energy of silence, in which there is no illusion, and that is, as we said at the beginning, the first step is the last step, which is freedom.